Yo, what's good? What's popping? It's Battling Zone. You know what I'm saying? The six-figure trade, the five-figure monthly USD type nigga. You know what I'm saying? From 777FX. Today we'll be analyzing Nasdaq. I have dropped two videos for the last 2 days. It's the most productive I've been so far. But let's just go over exactly what we went over and like how the market planned out today. I do think we were at this point right here yesterday. Yes, we were at like this point, and we were taking cells. We were taking out. We were taking cells right off this engulfing candle right here. All right, so I entered at this point right here. I entered right over here. I had my stop at least about 50 pips above, so yeah, around here. And my TP was around 130 pips, 100 pips, whatever. And as you guys can see, boom, boom, and I woke up as it hit my stop loss. And the whole day was really reversing, and like it was stuck within this consolidation. So we understand, like, yo, consolidation, what does that mean? Order stacking. Remember, we went over order stacking in our previous video, okay? But order stacking, just to sum it up, is actually like, when there's a consolidation, like in this area right here. Classic example, this is this consolidation. Okay, so from top to bottom. So price was actually ranging within this price range, if you know what I'm saying. So it was stuck between these two price ranges. Okay, so that's basically it. It was consolidating at that point. So now, whenever there's a consolidation, there is a stacking of buy orders. Because remember, what moves the market is the buy and sell orders. So if there's more buy orders and sell orders, then it will tick up. If there's if there's more sell orders than buy orders, then it will tick down. That's basically how it works. So now we understand that at this point they wanted to enter more buys, but exactly they couldn't enter the buys, right? Because price was still rising, so they started like selling at the top and buying at the bottom to actually create this type of inducement for all the traders. So it gave us a day one candlestick pattern over here, an evening star. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people were willing to sell. Even at some point, I was willing to sell, but then I snapped out of it. So yeah, guys. So basically, this is it. This is it, guys. So, how do we know there was buy order flow stacking within the zone? Okay, how do we now? Okay, wait, let me just backtrack. So now we know for a fact that there's order stacking within this consolidation. So now we're trying to figure out exactly what type of orders that are being stacked. So are they buy orders, or are they like bearish orders, or are they long or short orders? Wow, English. But yeah, so how we don't decide is we look at exactly how price behave within the range. Don't know why, but yeah. So as you can see, this was a bearish move that was quickly covered by a bullish move that engulfed the whole bearish move. Then this was a bearish move that was quickly engulfed by the bullish move that engulfed the whole bearish move. Then there was a bearish move again that was didn't engulf the whole move, but almost 100% of it, basically 100%. And then there was a bearish move, and then eventually we took buys. So we can see that at this point, you can see that, remember, below each and every low right here, there's buy orders. Okay, so below each and every low, there's buy orders, because we understand that we understand that the people that are actually trading market, the people that are moving the markets, they have a high amount of volume, so they have a lot of capital they want to trade. Meaning, when they enter orders, they don't just enter 10 lots, 100 lots. They enter very big lot sizes. Okay, they have their own private exchange, and this chart is exactly not what they see. This is the aftermath, but that's a totally another story. So now we know for a fact that they are entering buy orders on Nasdaq. Okay, but they need to like position size themselves. So meaning they can't just enter a million lots here. Okay, because as they're entering a million lots, let's say they enter 500 here, they enter 200 here, they enter 100 here, and then price is already up, you feel me, and it's gone from this initial area that they wanted to enter buys off. of. Okay, so now they have buy orders right here, so they definitely want to take price to this to below this point right here because they do have buy orders. Okay, well, I'm stuttering. I don't know why. But yeah, so we understand that they have buy orders over there. So what they do is they push price down and enter a gain off of an order block, which is the order block itself is what it is. An order block literally is a block of orders, right? So this means there's orders at this point. So they come back, they retest the order block. They don't go below the lows because that's where the unmost, like their highest orders are. Okay, so as I said, 500 at the bottom, 200, 200, 200. So they enter their 100 lots, then they enter like 50 lots, and they take price output. Now they've entered a million lots, but on several different lows. Okay, so that's basically an explanation of order stacking, what happened on this previous consolidation. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. And now let's go to the hourly. Cool. So now we go down to the hourly and we see this consolidation that's just extended for a while. Okay, so we see that there was a bearish move, right? Weak bullish move, and then bearish move that came to this low. Okay, and then boom, the buy orders at this point. Okay, so we know that they have buy orders at the bottom here. So there were buy orders here. Sorry. So there were buy orders here, and then there were sell orders over here. These sell orders basically, you can say, a Judas type of, because these are the sell orders that induce the traders to take sells and then eventually take them out. So you know about the Judas goat, the goat that actually leads the whole herd, like to the butcher. You know what I'm saying? A goat that leads other goats to the butcher. If you know what I'm saying. So basically, that's what I'm saying. This was the Judas, like this is the swing to the bottom. Okay, we call it the Judas inducement, whatever, rally dip, and then boom. So basically, the support flow volume that was sitting over here wasn't enough to actually keep price above it. Okay, meaning they don't necessarily have a lot of orders below this low, but yes, price did come back down. So price did come back down, and we understand that now they have their utmost orders. How do we know they have their utmost orders? These wicks, okay. These wicks stand for that. These wicks stand for the fact that whenever price came down here, it was made with a lot of bullish order flow volume. So a lot of bullish orders. That's what kept price above this level. So we know that the utmost, let's say they wanted to enter 500 lots, they enter 300 lots here, 200 lots, 100 lots. You know what I'm saying? So now let's say they want to enter another 500 lots before actually taking price upwards. This is what they will do. They will bring price down to a recent order block where there's already orders, okay, and then trigger some sell off or some buy order flow volume, then take price to the upside again. So that's basically it. That's what we are going to be trading on. Let's just go to the higher time frames before I go a bit deeper. On the higher time frames, I want you guys to understand that we're actually within a daily sell zone. Okay, we're actually within the daily sell zone, which is quite dangerous to trade within the daily sell zone. Okay, because we are looking for sells at this higher, like the second, like the bottom half of the top half of the order block. Okay, because that's where the most order flow volume is sitting. Because remember, for them to push price down at this point, break these lows and then keep pushing price downwards, meaning they had a peak, a lot of sell order flow volume at this point. So I'm looking for price to come back into this point, tap us in, you feel me, and then reverse for the week, if you know what I'm saying. Because this whole week has been bullish, so then reverse for the week. Okay, or maybe just tap it, give us a little drop, tap it again, give us a little drop, and then break it. That's how they actually break certain supply and demand zones. But we are looking for reaction here, scalping sales at that point because that is where the utmost of the sell order flow volume is. I minimize from daily to 4 order OP to hourly OP, so that's why that's there. So now we go down to the hourly. Remember what we were talking about? So now we know for a fact that the type of order flow stacking that's within this range is the bullish order flow stacking, right? The buy orders. So now we're looking to get in where they got in. Okay. So now we can't actually see anything here, right? We can try and use our OB finder. It won't really find an OB for us. We found an OB at this point right here, which makes sense This is actually the OB. Let's just put that over there. You can just like search up these two indicators on trading view. I use the free one, so they should be free to you too. This is what I just use. Like, but sometimes when I don't, I find it very hard to see the order blocks. I use this. It really helps me. Okay, but as you guys can see, so now it's this point where there's the way it's the bullish order block, right? Because this is the point that actually broke structure, right? So this order order block right here, sorry, this order block right here is the one that actually broke this previous structure, and then boom, came back down here, took buys at this point. Now it's heading to the upside. So now we're trying to figure out exactly where can we enter buys. Okay, one thing we don't know is these lows, these hourly lows, which are very minimal. These hourly lows were taken out. Okay, so let's try go for 4 hour. Let's see if we can maybe spot an OB within, and then yes, we can actually spot an OB within, but it's a very, sorry. So we know for a fact that there is actually an order block within this area. Okay, so this is the order block we were trying to mark out. Okay, so let's just mark this OB out for now. Okay, this OB out, and then let's go to 50 minute. Okay, cool. So now we're going down to the 50 minute. We're trying to find a buy order within this order flow stacking. So what we can first use with us is the volume, the fixed volume profile that shows us where exactly the most orders are within this range. Okay, so yeah, it's a fixed range profile, a volume range profile. So we know that at most of orders are within this area. This is the control point. Okay, meaning when there's an influx of orders, it usually happens around this area right here. Okay, so we know for a fact when there's an impulse of orders, it usually happens around this area. So we're looking for price to come back down here, tap into the order flow volume that's in here, and then take us to the upside. Okay, so basically that's what we are doing. According to our trading plan, okay, we're taking a 4 hour is a higher time frame actually, right? For our like super scalps, the 4 hours our time frame, and we see there's an order block and another order block here. This is the recently created order block. Okay, this one is the valid one that actually broke structure. This order block is not valid as yet up until we can see these prices hiking to this point, but it is actually because we did actually break all these highs, this 15-minute highs though. Okay, so yeah, let's just okay. So guys, I would really like I know I get like 4 viewers or 5 viewers or viewers every video, but for those that are viewing my videos, which is not Angelo or my mother, I'd like to thank you guys, and please just comment what you like, what you want to see. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? You know what I'm saying? Well, we're here to learn. So we know for a fact this is the 50-minute order block. Sorry, this is the 50-minute order block. And this is the order block that pushed price upwards, broke these highs. Remember, price came back down to actually test this order block right here. This was beautiful. And then price went up, broke these highs, and then eventually broke these highs. And it's going on to these highs right here, okay? So now we are actually looking to mark up this 50-minute order block right here. And it is a valid 4 hour order block and a valid hourly order block and a 50-minute order block. But now we're looking to take buys. So we measure the range of the OB. This is around 60 pips. So we can actually take that trade. That trade actually. So we are looking to take that specific trade within the zone right here. So we're looking for price to actually come down, hit this order block, ignite the bullish order flow volume that is within this order, and then take us to the upside. Okay, so we are basically going to be placing our buy limits at this point right here. and we're gonna be taking our that's our stop loss is gonna be around 80 pips, about 60 pips, and then our overall target is 13,500, which is around 300 pips away, 270. But we are gonna aim for these highs first of all, and then after we break the highs, secure partials, look for the upside. Okay, but here's the trade we're looking to take right now on Nasdaq. Okay, so I just analyzed the trade in front of you guys. I will be setting my buy limits at this point. Let's go to a 5 minute and see if we can refine this order block a bit better, guys, just like a little bit better, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so let's just extend it to, because we want our ranges to be at least 50 pips or less, okay? So that's what we want the order blocks to be. This is 50 pips exactly. So yeah, I'll be setting my order flow, my buy limits at this point right here. Okay, so I'll be setting my buy limits at this point right here, and stop loss above here, below here, and I'll target first high, second target, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's basically me for Nasdaq currently. Okay, and we do actually have all this trend line liquidity that it needs to break. I don't trade about smart money concept, trade trend line liquidity and all that shit, but I understand the fact that below each one of these lows right here there is orders. Below each one of these lows there's liquidity, sorry, which is basically orders, but there's liquidity. So now we're looking for to take out all this liquidity, so we'll be able to actually enter the buys and trigger these bullish volume, these bullish orders that are below, that are at this order block, look to take price upwards. Okay, so yeah, that's basically what we're looking to do with Nasdaq. We're gonna be holding and seeing exactly what's happening. We're gonna set the limits, grind a little bit more, fall asleep, wake up tomorrow, do the same thing over and over again. One thing I want to remind you guys, I know I don't do this to all my videos, but I just want to say you can do it. You're the best at it, no matter what. Even if you take a L, bro. Even if you take the biggest L of your life and you feel like I can't recover from it, my nigga, that just made you stronger. Push harder. Fuck whatever they say, bro. Like. If your parents tell you you can't do it, fuck them. If your friends tell you you can't do it, fuck them. If people start hating on you, man, nigga, realize one thing: you're very close to your goals. When people start recognizing that no, actually, he's putting in work, let's try to discredit him. Okay, let's try to discredit him and see exactly how strong he is. Or he's putting in work, but we don't really understand what he's doing. So let's dent it. So let's go at it. But then you gotta prove them wrong, man. That's all I want to get to do. That's all I wanted to say. And yeah, that's basically it. That's not a straight idea for now. That's what I was analyzing right now. Okay, so yeah, guys, and also I will be creating a trading journal. I find a way to create a trading journal because my Excel is crazy, doesn't work at all. But yeah, that's basically the trade I'm looking to take for Nasdaq, guys. And yes, that is 777 FX, the young millionaire. You know what I'm saying? In USD, my nigga. The six-figure trader in USD, my nigga. The 5 figures monthly young nigga, if you know what I'm saying, my nigga. In USD again. That's the real nigga. 777 signing out. Peace.